Welcome, beautiful yogis, to our Kundalini yoga practice today. This practice is called Kriya for elevation, and this is a great set for beginners. It's an easy set of exercises. It's a great tune-up, and it systematically exercises the spine and aids in the circulation of prana to balance the chakras. So we'll start by tuning in. Just sitting with a tall spine, chest is out, chin is in, eyelids closed down. Focus at the brow point between the eyebrows, creating some heat in the palms. And we'll tune in with the Adi mantra. And it's Om Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times. It means I bow to the divine wisdom within. Just bringing the hands in a prayer pose at the heart center. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath briefly. And releasing the breath, and we'll inhale to begin the Adi mantra. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath here. And releasing the breath, relaxing the hands down. And we'll start with our first posture. And we're going to come into Ego Eradicator with Breath of Fire. So Breath of Fire, we're just pumping the navel, so panting like a dog, but through the nose. So the navel is the bellows. Just letting the navel move the breath. We're building a lot of energy here in our third chakra, building prana, life force energy in the body. Breath of Fire, cleansing the lungs, oxygenating the blood. And this exercise opens the lungs and brings the hemispheres of the brain into balance. And strengthens the magnetic field. So we're stretching up to the sky, bringing the fingertips to the pads of the palms. Thumbs are up, tall spine, pulling the shoulders back, chest out, chin in. Focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. We'll begin a minute of Breath of Fire here. Just panting like a dog through the nose. The navel is the bellows. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath, touching thumb tips up over the head. We'll squeeze Mula Bandha root lock here, squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel, creating that hydraulic lock. Squeezing energy from the base of the spine to the top of the head, stretching the fingers out wide. Hold the breath, squeeze, consolidate. And exhale, just sweeping the arms down. And just letting the hands come to the ankles. And we'll begin our next exercise, spinal flexes. So here we're inhaling forward, exhaling, rounding back, stretching between the shoulders. So we're focused at the brow point between the eyebrows, the spiritual eye. And just focusing here, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Sat is truth and Nam is name. Truth is my vibration, truth is my identity. So just moving with the breath for a minute. This exercise stimulates and stretches the lower and mid spine. after your next exhalation, just coming back to center, inhaling the spine straight, holding the breath. We'll squeeze Mula Bandha root lock again. So squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel, holding the breath, squeeze, consolidate. And relax. And here we're going to come, bringing the hands up, fingers in front, thumbs in back. We're going to come into spinal twist. So we'll inhale, twist to the left, exhale, twist to the right. So we're just moving with the breath here for a minute. So focusing at the brow point, between the eyebrows, stimulating and stretching the spine. Inhaling set, exhaling nam. After your next exhalation, just coming back to center, relaxing the hands down, inhaling deeply here, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel, creating that hydraulic lock, squeezing the energy from the base of the spine to the top of the head. Just hold the breath, squeeze, and consolidate. And relax. And here we're coming into front life nerve stretch. So the legs are stretched out in front, toes are pointing up at the sky. And we're inhaling, stretching up to the sky, hinging forward from the hips, grabbing the toes here, wrapping the index finger and middle finger around the toes and pressing the thumbs into the toenails. So we're going to pull forward, elbows down, elongating the spine, and just coming into this breath movement here. So we're inhaling up, exhaling down, 1 minute. It's good for stretching the sciatic nerve. Nice stretch of the hamstrings and calves. So just moving with the breath here. Inhaling up, exhaling, folding forward, holding the breath out briefly. And we'll inhale, come sitting back up, and get ready to come into our next posture. So our next posture is modified Maha Mudra. So for the full posture, if you're comfortable, it's coming to sit on the right heel with the left leg extended out. If you're not comfortable there, you can bring the right foot to the left inner thigh if that's more comfortable for your body. So this next posture, we're going to come back into breath of fire for a minute. So we're inhaling, stretching up to the sky with both hands, grabbing that toe. So we're going to press into that left toenail with both thumbs. So we're elongating the spine, just pulling that toe towards you, stretching the spine, tucking the chin into the chest, and we're going to come into breath of fire here for a minute. Strengthening the entire nervous system here. Powerful breath of fire. Powerfully pumping the navel. Less than 30 seconds left, keeping the focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. And inhaling up. Exhaling forward, holding the breath out. And inhaling, gently coming back up, and we'll switch legs here. Coming to sit on the left heel and the right leg extended out in front. So we'll do the same thing. Inhaling, stretching up to the sky. Folding forward, grabbing that right toe, pulling it towards you. Fingers around the toe, thumbs pressing into the toenail, tucking the chin to the chest, and elongating the spine. We'll begin a minute of breath of fire. Inhaling up. Exhaling forward, holding the breath out. And gently coming back up. And here we'll come into life nerve stretch with the legs spread wide. So we're going to grab the knees, shins, or toes. So pulling the toes toward you, wrapping the index finger, middle finger around the toes. So pressing into the toenails again with the thumbs, and we'll inhale, center. Sorry, baby. So we'll inhale, center, exhale to one side, inhale, center, exhale to the opposite side. So powerful breath here. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam, keeping those toes pulled toward you. If you can't reach the toes, grab the shins or the knees. Just moving with the breath. Inhale, center, exhale over one knee. Inhaling up, and here we're going to inhale up, exhale forward. So 1 minute, powerful breath. Inhaling up. Exhaling forward, holding the breath out briefly. And inhaling back up. And from here, we're going to come onto the tummy and get ready to come into Cobra. So bringing the legs together, you can come up on the forearms if you like, shoulders back, head lifted, or if you want a deeper stretch, pressing up into Cobra and focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. And we're going to begin a minute of breath of fire. Panting like a dog through the nose. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel, squeezing from the root to the crown, squeezing the energy up the spine. Hold the breath, squeeze, consolidate. And exhale slowly. Back to the mat. And here we'll press up and come into easy pose. So here, just resting the hands down, we're going to just come into shoulder shrugs for a minute. So inhaling the shoulders up, dropping them down on the exhale. So powerful breath, inhale up, exhale down. Exercise balancing the upper chakras and opening the hormonal gate to the higher brain centers. Focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. Inhaling the shoulders up, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. Exhale, relaxing the shoulders down and just coming into gentle neck rolls here, bringing the chin to the chest. Inhaling right ear over right shoulder, back of the head over the back of the neck. Exhaling left ear over left shoulder and chin to the chest. Just moving with the breath. Inhaling back, exhaling around forward. And just bringing the chin back towards the chest. And we'll reverse direction, inhaling back to the left, inhaling left ear over left shoulder, back of the head over the back of the neck, exhaling right ear over right shoulder and the chin to the chest. Some nice gentle neck rolls here, moving with the breath. And just bringing the chin back to the chest, just pausing here briefly. Just feeling that gentle stretch in the back of the neck. And just inhaling the spine straight, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel. And relax. And we'll come into our final exercise for the Kriya for elevation. And we'll come into Sat Kriya. This is a fundamental Kriya in Kundalini Yoga to balance the chakras. And we'll be chanting the mantra Sat Nam. So the full posture is coming to sit on the heels, interlacing the fingers, index fingers together, pointing up towards the sky. Arms are straight, focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. We pull the navel in and chant Sat, release and chant Nam. If you're not comfortable on the sitting on the heels, you can do this also in easy pose, or on the back, pulling the navel in Sat, releasing on Nam. So any of those, it's very fundamental Kriya in Kundalini Yoga. I love Sat Kriya, so we're attuning to truth, the mantra Sat Nam. So focus is going to be at the brow point between the eyebrows, and we'll be here for 3 minutes, taking that navel energy and balancing the chakras, distributing it throughout the chakra system. So focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, interlacing the fingers, index fingers together, stretching up to the sky, and pull the navel in on Sat and release on Nam. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath, stretching up to the sky. We're going to squeeze Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel, squeezing the energy from the base of the spine to the top of the head. releasing the breath completely out, and we'll squeeze Mula Bandha Root Lock again with the breath out. Inhale deeply. And exhale, just relaxing the arms down. And we'll just come sitting in easy pose just for a minute. And just relaxing here. Palms are up, just feeling the energy flow in the body. So just inhaling deeply and releasing the breath. And we'll close our Kriya for elevation with one long Sat Nam. So just creating some heat in the palms. I hope you enjoyed this class, and feel free to continue meditating or lay down in Shavasana until relaxation on the back. And making the palms and fingers nice and warm here. And bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center. And taking a deep breath in, and we'll close with one long Sat Nam. Truth is my vibration, truth is my identity. Sat Nam. Love to all, joy to all, peace to all beings everywhere. Thank you for practicing with me today. Sat Nam. Namaste.